Welcome to our special on some of the worst cases of police overstepping their bounds. Today we're talking about individuals who encountered police officers acting as if they were above the law. From officers detaining a man for filming a traffic stop to those losing their temper simply because they were being recorded. We highlight some of the most ridiculous examples of cops not knowing or ignoring the law. Our first story involves a man who decided to exercise his constitutional right to film police activity from a safe distance on the sidewalk. Things took a turn when the police got upset about being on camera.
Looks like they got some older lady here.
Can you back up a little bit?
I don't do favors, bro.
Back up a little bit. You're way too close.
I'm not way too close.
You're in front of my police car. Back up to my police car. Back up.
I'm not. Don't get close to me, dude. You're invading my space.
We're doing an investigation. Back up. We are doing an investigation. I need you to back up.
Call your supervisor.
I need you to back up.
Call your supervisor.
Do you understand? You're way too close. It is the public space. It is public space. This company is 592. We're doing an investigation. And you need to back up.
Dude, quit walking close to me, dude.
Back up. You're way too close to our investigation.
You don't have authority over me, bro. Back up. California Penal Code 148G. Filming the police is my right.
Film. I'm not telling you can't film.
So go back to work, bro.
Up.
Hey, Sergeant, or whoever you are, get this guy away from me, man. What'd you say? What's your name and badge number?
It's Tucker, 493.
Tucker 493. What's your name and badge number?
Just told you already, Officer Rodriguez 592.
Rodriguez what? 592? Back up, dude. You're violating my rights and my personal space right now. You want to get fired, dude? $500,000 lawsuit? Back up. Is your body cam on?
It's on.
Is it? Red light's not blinking. You sure it's on? Back up. Dude, do not.
Don't step close to our traffic stop, okay?
Bro, there's no distance, bro. I do this all the time, bro.
Here.
Dude, you better back up, dude. You better
space,
back
right?
up. This is a public space, but you can't impede me from exercising a First Amendment right. So, hey, I do this all the time, bro. There's no set distance on how close I can be. If there is, state of law, state of penal code.
Okay, tell me what it is then.
California Penal Code 148. Public place, I have the right to be here.
The footage shows an officer walking up to the man and telling him to back off, even though the man was maintaining a reasonable distance. But the man clearly knows his rights, more than the officer.
Okay, not within our investigation.
Put up crime tape. Put up crime tape, bro. You guys are gonna lose your job.
Okay.
Yeah, put up crime tape. You might as well follow his lead, dude. He's at least doing something right. He's putting up crime tape. Officer safety. Officer safety. Shut the f up.
I'm just gonna be still.
No, don't give me directives, bro.
The cop claims the man's camera is interfering with their investigation, though he can't explain how. Instead of cordoning off the area with the crime scene tape, they continue to harass him. The situation escalates, with officers getting increasingly aggressive, wrapping crime scene tape around their cars to block the man's filming.
Or female. Why do you keep blocking me and impeding me, bro? This is a public place. Are you gonna block me on the public sidewalk too? It's not your stop. It's not your stop, dude. This is how you want to act? Look at this, you guys. Dude, you're gonna get fired, bro. $500,000 lawsuit. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look, he's putting up crime tape, look.
Alright, you're now inside the crime scene.
Yeah, once it's all four-cornered off. Once it's all four-cornered off, you let me know. And if you want to arrest me, it's gonna be a $500,000 lawsuit. Your name will be attached to the lawsuit.
That's fine.
It sure is.
Yep, there you go.
What's your rank?
Just an officer, man.
You're just an officer? Yeah, it checks out. Look at this, you guys. They put up crime tape for a traffic stop because they're too scared of a camera. California Penal Code 148G. Learn the law, dude. How long you been an officer? A year? 6 months? You know, training's only 6 to 8 weeks, bro, for you. You ain't. You're a public servant. You're supposed to respect my rights and protect my rights. I'm here to protect her from you guys because you guys are criminals.
I don't care.
Look at this. You guys got crime tape all on her car. Look.
I'll make sure to tell her who.
Dude, you guys are going to be famous. You're going to look so bad. So many complaints. Look at this guy smirking. This guy right here. What a piece of
Yep.
You're a punk. You're a punk. You guys are supposed to protect and serve the people. From what? A camera?
Stop. for the little white line on the cell phone. Yeah, kind of roll through it.
Look at it.
On the stop sign, there's a little white line. You gotta come to the full stop.
Man, you guys did a bad job today. You guys must have been trained by Sergeant Cruz, huh?
All right. Need help getting back to
Rolls downhill.
It's ironic. If they really needed some space, why not just tape off the area to begin with? Also, making up laws on the fly isn't a good look, officers. Fortunately, our guy knows what he's talking about.
So this dude invaded my personal space, threatened me by intimidation, trying to intimidate me. I ain't intimidated by you. You know why? Because I do this all the time, dude. Yeah, you're gonna lose your job, dude. Qualified immunity, bro, it doesn't fucking apply here. You know why? Because I'm exercising in a constitutionally protected activity. You know, when you swore your oath to the badge, bro, you said you were gonna protect the people's rights and serve the Constitution. Did you call in sick that day? Did you call in sick that day? Because you're a tyrant, bro. I'm following you around all day today, bro. Violate my rights again, see what happens. Don't give me directives, bro. She has no reason to be scared of me. Who's the highest ranking officer here? Name and badge number, sir.
Richie, 518.
Name and badge number, ma'am. Name and badge number. She's not gonna identify. Excuse me, ma'am. Name and badge number. It's real simple. Name and badge number. Come on, don't do this. All right. So this piece put up crime tape because of this clown.
You needed a specific definition?
In the end, the man stands his ground, knowing his rights. The officers, they end up looking a bit foolish, risking their jobs for trying to trample on constitutional rights.
What crime was she committing for you to put up crime tape?
I was protecting her from you.
You're protecting her from a camera when I'm here to protect her from you.
She just told me she's scared of you.
Because of this clown.
She's afraid to leave because of you. She just told her she's at.
This clown. Look at this guy. Oh my God, look at you. What are you so afraid of, bro? It's a camera, dog. Very weird. What's weird? California Penal Code, the right to record public officers. Yeah, look it up, dude. You're gonna get educated when you get back to the office. I'm going straight to your department, gonna go speak to your lieutenant, your watch commander, whoever I got to. You don't care, huh? You don't care, huh? You just think you're gonna get away with everything, huh? You probably take people out of their cars illegally, ID them illegally, slam them to the ground, and then blame it on them, huh?
You say so.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm gonna request your whole jacket, bro.
You good?
Yeah, we're good. You're dismissed, punk. Learn the law, dude. Punk. Hey, real quick. Hey, who is the highest ranking officer here during that traffic stop?
We're all officers.
So no one's higher than anybody? Okay.
Question for you.
Yeah.
What's the purpose of the cell phone then?
What's the purpose of this?
On your rig? I know your camera's doing camera stuff.
Yeah, this is live.
Okay.
Cell phone's live. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not like acting as a viewport or anything?
No.
To make your screen bigger? So
No.
Oh, okay.
No, this one's live. This one goes on to the scan disc, and I edit it later.
Cool. I just thought it was maybe
Yeah.
so you had a better view, because I know those have a really good
Yeah.
viewpoint on them.
So I do this all the time, man. It right here was uncalled for.
All right, man. Have a great day.
So they finally leave, hoping to go brush up on their law studies. Next up, we have a case where officers pulled over a car and demanded ID from a passenger who hadn't committed any crime.
Hey, how are you?
Whatever the traffic stop was, it doesn't really matter. I'm not here for that, obviously.
Just in case I started recording, because
That's fine. You can do
if
that.
anything, if I needed it for court or anything.
You can record all you want, no
Okay.
problem. You're obligated when you're in a motor vehicle to present your ID.
When you're driving,
When you're in the motor vehicle, yes, like right now.
can I see what law is that?
I don't have the law book on me. I know the law. That's.
Oh, so if you know it, how come?
If you weren't in the car and you parked in a parking lot, no. But as far as the motor vehicle being operated, yes.
Right, so get the law for me, give me what law it is,
I don't
and
need the
then
law for it.
you're a police officer. Just supposed to know all the laws and
let me talk to you. Step out of the car for me.
I'm not stepping out of the car.
What's that?
I'm not stepping out of the car for my safety.
For your safety?
For my safety.
What do you think? We're going to beat you up?
No, but once you tell somebody to step out of the car, it's either they're being arrested, you're going to take them in for questioning or something like that.
Okay.
If I'm not going to be...
Listen,
I'd rather stay here where this is recording in case something happens.
Mr. Lawyer, okay?
No, I told him I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. But I value my rights. I have rights. I know the Constitution. You know, I know what rights I have.
We do with every single car. You give up your rights when you're in the car.
When you're driving.
When you're driving.
When you're driving.
You have to present your ID.
Yeah, when you're driving.
Your ID, that's fine. But you got to give them a name.
I'm not giving out my name just because. Because you're gonna start. I need your name. I need your date of birth. You're gonna look me up. You're gonna have my address. You're gonna have all the information. Yeah. But what crimes did I commit?
You didn't say you committed any, did you?
No one's saying we do it with every single car.
Yep.
As far as you getting out of the car, I know you're thinking you're Joe Attorney.
No, I don't think that. I don't think that.
If you're getting arrested, you're gonna get arrested.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not.
All right. So when you say I'm being arrested, then we'll take it from
Why would I say
there.
that? Why would I say you're being arrested? If
I don't
you're
know.
sitting in the passenger
Yeah,
seat
because you're asking me for my name, my date of birth.
That's just for our safety. That's why we do that.
Yeah, but why did he get pulled over? Right?
Had him for speeding.
Okay, so that's his problem.
Yeah, but
I'm just getting the ride home.
listen, but you're in the car, okay?
Yeah, but I didn't commit a crime. I didn't
We're
speed.
not saying that you did. We identify everyone in the car.
You're not
Every
listening
single car
to
stop.
I am listening.
Okay. You get out of the car, okay? We don't just arrest people to get out of the car. We just don't tell you to get out for the heck of it, okay? For our safety, we ask for ID. Now you're obligated by the state to do that, okay?
Do you see anybody shooting? Do you see anybody with a
So
bazooka?
I'm not here to be a debate. That's for court, okay?
All right, so whatever you got to do, but I'm not giving up my rights. I'm not giving up my rights.
The footage shows officers insisting the man provide ID without any legal reason. Despite the passenger's polite refusal and request for the specific law, the officers can't provide one. They then demand he step out of the car without cause.
And I know that's not a law. Once you tell me the law, what number it is, everything, we're going to look it up,
It is a law,
stuff like
but I'll
that.
be right back. I'll
All
be
right.
right back. Where you guys from?
Providence?
The situation intensifies as the passenger stands his ground, citing his rights. Then a supervisor arrives on the scene. Now if you're thinking that finally someone who knows what he's doing is here to end this, then think again.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
What's going on?
Well, just going home from work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got a course? Hey, can you hop off just for a minute? Just want to talk to you real quick.
Nah, I want to stay with the camera is recording because I don't know, I don't want to be,
Feel free to bring
Yeah.
the camera with you.
I don't want to carry that and have it in your face,
Okay.
But,
Then you know what?
I don't want to be
Okay.
disrespectful. I don't want to take you guys away from doing your job and stuff. But they say that when you have rights, either you use them or you lose them,
You're not disrespectful, okay? But you are breaking the law.
I am.
Okay? The United States Supreme Court says that we have every right to take you out of this car while we conduct a traffic stop.
Even when I'm not being arrested, I wasn't
You're
driving, I
not
don't have any
being- you are
probable
not being
cause,
arrested.
just with my friend, because he already got a ticket. He's late for, he's giving me a ride, as a courtesy, for me, because my car broke down. I'll give you my ID, all right? Because I've been here for 31 years in this country, never been arrested, don't have any kind of,
I'm not arguing any of that.
I don't have any records, everything's clean,
Do we have his ID?
Yeah, I'll give it to him now, just for my friend, if it was me, I'll be here till 5 in the morning, I don't have it. Yeah, I'll just give it to you.
Okay.
So I'm going to reach for my ID, all right?
You go right ahead.
Just for my friend.
Yep.
I'll give up my rights for my friend.
Well, it has nothing to do with rights, my friend.
All right, here you go. You're not going to find anything. I just want to, when you have the rights, if you don't use it, you lose it. And that's where it's going in this country already.
You do have rights,
Mhm.
and I understand that. I'm
Yeah.
well versed in the Constitution.
Yeah, I follow.
You do have rights.
Yeah, I follow. I try to follow all the laws.
But you-
I try to learn everything, so I
But you
can.
do have to identify yourself on the police.
They say if you're being arrested, there's probable cause, or you're being a danger, Yeah,
I don't know who you are as the passenger if you don't tell us. So.
Yeah, but I wasn't driving. I didn't commit any crime. There's no probable cause that I'm going to commit a crime. You didn't catch me in the act of committing a crime.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know who you are.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying too?
I do,
You know.
I do. However, just so you know in the future, you do have to provide.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna call the chief of police and ask him, you know, just to make sure, because if it is, and I'm wrong, the next time, you know, I know better, you know.
Well, the Attorney General's office, they can really tell you. Just tell them the situation. I was a passenger in a car. I was asked to provide my ID, and they'll let you know that is the case.
Okay, I want to find that out because I try to keep up with all the laws, and that's a new law, and I don't know about it. I want to find out.
Power.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just wrote that today on Facebook. I said knowledge is power, same thing like that.
Yep, absolutely.
I said read and learn. I try to always keep up with all the laws, the new laws, the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, you know, everything.
Why not?
Just so,
you know?
yep. I've been here for 31 years, never been arrested, never been in trouble with the police, never been in any kind of trouble, ever.
You ever been stopped and asked for your ID when you were a passenger?
Well, no, never.
Never, huh?
It just because I have 2 cars, but they both broke down, so, you know,
Gotcha.
so then he giving me a ride forward.
The reason why we do that is obviously to check anybody, see if they have warrants or whatever. We don't know who the passenger is, the car.
Yeah, but you see what the problem with that is?
It's not every day you see someone holding their own so well against the officers making up rules as they go. The supervisor arriving doesn't help at all either. He insisted that the police is well within their rights to get his ID. Eventually, the man reluctantly gives his ID to avoid arrest, but not without making it clear these officers were way out of line. In our next incident, a man and his wife are going on with their day transporting goods and making an honest living. And the police think that they're being very suspicious sitting in their truck parked in a parking lot after closing hours, despite there being several other cars parked in the lot.
Suspect me of committing a crime. Do you have RAS? Do you have RAS? Reasonable, articulable suspicion. Is that illegal? Is that illegal? Is there a sign suspicious as a felony or a misdemeanor? Do you want to make headlines? Now I put my light down since you put your light down. Do you see these plates? I have transport plates. I don't answer questions. I have not committed a crime. Do you suspect me of committing a crime? If so, what crime do you suspect me of committing? I don't answer questions. And I'm gonna tell you, you can see transport plates. You see these are all-tech vehicles. You can see my car is hooked up to that truck. You're not getting in my car, bro. Bro, you're not getting in my car. Call 911. Call my 911.
Now the officer tries to force himself into the car, not exactly acting on legal grounds there. This prompts the driver to call the police, on the police. Can't make that up.
You see you're being recorded? I have transport plates on the front of my vehicle. I am shut down. I'm not getting out of here, bro. I'm not getting out of this car. There's an officer over here threatening my life, my safety, and my liberty. He's trying to get in my car. He's trying to break into this truck.
No, we're transporters. We're from All Tech over here on Elizabeth.
They came over here demanding ID. Send the state trooper over here or somebody. Your door locked too. We don't have to get out of here. We need a supervisor ASAP.
We're over at Sam's.
I need a supervisor.
We are transporters from All Tech.
My hands are right here.
I'm videoing everything.
Don't vibe on
There's
this.
3 officers.
These guys
There's 3
are
officers threatening
terrorizing. You're
us.
scaring me. I'm not armed. You got a gun. They got us with our hands up. They're getting us unlawful orders.
We're surrounded right now. We are transporters from All Tech. Elizabethtown,
We got 2 brand new All Tech.
There's no non-parking signs. We are shutting down for the night.
I don't have to get out of here. I haven't done anything wrong.
They're trying to get us out of the vehicle and everything. We have not committed a crime.
Wrong, bro.
We haven't done anything wrong.
I haven't done anything. Look, let's remain
I'm sorry. We are parked. We are parked. We're not driving. This is no ID
We have
state.
the right to remain
I'm
silent,
sorry.
bro. And right
can't
now,
hear you. I
you
can't
are
hear you.
committing
I'm sorry.
deprivation under the color of law. I address you and I demand you to cease and
A
desist.
sergeant is on the way, she
This
said.
is deprivation under the color of law. I haven't broken any lines. Any laws. What is your name and badge number? You're a public servant. You're a public servant. What is your name and badge number, sir? I don't even know if these real cops, they won't even tell who they are.
They won't tell us who
I don't care about that, bro. I don't know if you're the cop. Anybody can get a badge and a gun and a fake thing. I don't know that.
The situation escalates, but thankfully a supervisor was on his way and managed to de-escalate a potentially dangerous situation. The cops were told to leave, and the couple could finally go on with their business. Now our next victim of police power trips finds himself in cuffs, just because he wounded their pride. The officers didn't like that he was filming them, and went on to make up laws that says he can't film the police without permission, but our guy wasn't buying that at all.
And then use no turn signal if he wants to pull somebody over.
Hey man, go stand over there if you can be over here.
I don't need your directives.
Yeah, you're interfering
No, I
right now.
don't. I'm not interfering with nothing.
Sir, you're
This is a First Amendment protected activity. Thank you.
Exercise your First Amendment over here.
No, I don't have to.
I'm telling you, sir, you do.
Is it a lawful order?
It's perfectly fine to videotape.
Is it a lawful order?
You're taking out attention
Is it a lawful order?
For me to tell you to go over there?
He's conducting his traffic stop.
You are,
isn't he?
sir.
All right. That's not going to work, man.
It is gonna work.
Y'all time maturity is over with.
You do know that when you cross street, you also have that orange hand?
It don't matter. That's only if there's no, if it's clear I can cross.
No, that's not how it works, man.
Read the law, man. Read the law. If it's clear, I can cross. Stop it. You're not going to win. I'm going to get his name and badge number for not using his turn signal.
That's okay.
No, it's not.
It's okay.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Y'all can't break the law.
For you to get his name and badge number, it's okay. What do you mean? You don't think it's okay?
It's not okay. What he just did is not. How is he going to pull somebody over breaking the law?
I just said it's okay to get his name and badge.
I don't need your permission, bro. I'm telling you what I'm going to do.
Do what you want to do. Nobody really cares.
Hey, you know what? Shut up, man. Shut up talking to me, bro.
You're very rude.
I don't have to be nice to y'all tyrants.
You're a very rude adult.
What y'all doing right here is victimless crimes.
You're a very rude guy.
I don't have to be nice to you.
I'm saying you're very rude.
I don't give a man.
I'm a very nice guy.
I don't care.
Very nice guy.
I don't give a y'all do dirty
Yeah,
y'all
man.
don't deserve no respect, especially for me.
Oh,
All y'all as a whole.
nobody needs your respect. I'm just saying you're kind of rude.
Alright then. Shut the fuck up about it, man.
You're gonna mess your whole night up being upset.
How? This is what I do. Film tyrants. Look, I'm on the public sidewalk. Y'all don't have authority over the sidewalk, bro. I'm not causing shit. He's conducting his traffic stop, isn't he?
My attention away from this.
Yours.
Get over
Y'all
there, man.
back up. Y'all back up, man. It's not gonna work.
You have my partner's
That shit's
back to
over
this
with.
right here means you're interfering.
No, I'm not.
You got 5
He's
seconds.
conducting his traffic stop.
You're gonna go. We're gonna take you to jail. It's simple.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Y'all will violate my civil rights, and y'all will be held responsible. Don't worry about it.
Okay, do what you want.
There is no crime. Y'all can't turn a First Amendment protected activity into a crime.
I'm just gonna stand here. I'm just in my space. Just
Go ahead. I can move around. See, that's the thing about that, bro. That's the thing about it. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. What's your name and badge number?
Are you detaining me? Are you detaining me?
I'm at. Don't worry. Everything's on camera. Everything's on your camera.
You gonna put the camera in my face?
No, I didn't put it.
You gonna keep interfering, sir?
You walked up to me. Remember what you're saying.
Now you can see the officer grabbing him and detaining him for getting too close to him. But it's funny how the officer is the one who walked up right to him. The police proceeds to search him without a warrant and ignore all his requests for a supervisor.
To be properly documented. Go ahead, do what you have to do. I need your supervisor. I need your supervisor. I need your supervisor.
You'll get a supervisor in a
Stop hurting
second.
me. Stop.
Nobody's hurting
I
you.
don't consent to illegal searches and seizures. I do not consent to illegal searches and seizures. You cannot pat me down. You cannot go inside of my pockets.
Am I going inside your pockets?
I do not consent to illegal searches and seizures. What I'm doing is protected by the
What you're doing is taking
Constitution.
officers right.
He's conducting his traffic stop. There's nothing wrong with what I'm doing. There's nothing wrong with what I'm doing.
Oh, it's completely wrong what you're doing, sir.
No, it's not.
You're interfering.
No, I'm not. He's conducting his traffic stop, isn't he?
You could have clearly.
No.
Went over there and recorded?
That's not how this works.
You want to get
That's
baseball
not how
past
this
the side
works.
window.
That's not how this works. You walked up to me. It's all on camera. It's all on camera. Don't stop my
Can you stop
recording.
right here?
Don't stop my recording. Do not stop my recording. This is unlawful. I need your supervisor.
Yeah, there he is.
All right. Because everything's on camera. Y'all can't lie, man. Y'all done lying. What are you doing? I need to talk to your supervisor. What is he doing, bro? Did you see what? Well, then you see what he did? I did what? Look how he's being aggressive. Calm him down, sir. De-escalate. De-escalate, sir. What I'm doing is the first. Look, he conducted his traffic stop. So how am I interfering? Just because he doesn't want me there is not lawful. Look how he has me. For what?
for interfering with
That's
a
not.
Okay, listen to me.
Recording a traffic stop is not considered a.
You're right.
It has to be physical. Exactly. So why am I in handcuffs? No, there is no such thing. There is no such thing. Can I have my phone?
He has it.
What am I being charged for?
Do you have a rewriting manual?
What am I?
No, not yet.
Y'all gonna have to respond for this. What y'all doing is arresting me. Look, you did stop my recording. He stopped my recording, man.
Come on, a traffic stop like that, man.
It's a First Amendment protected activity, dude. What y'all doing is unlawful.
We're recording. Don't worry about it.
You heard what he said. He said I walked up, I put my camera in his face. That's what he said. He put me out.
I was right there.
Bro, it's not against the law. Nothing I'm doing is against the law. Y'all feelings don't count, man.
You're right, they don't.
Exactly. So what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What crime did I commit? What crime did I commit? You have to sign off on this.
Right, interfere with
All
public
right.
duties.
All right.
That's what it is.
It doesn't work like that.
All right.
I already got one dismissed. It don't work like that.
You had a marijuana roach in your pocket.
No, I didn't.
Okay, let's try your pocket. It's on camera.
It don't matter.
It seems that these officers are in denial about what the law and Constitution says. There's no denying that the man was well within his rights to film the traffic stop. In the end, the man is charged with obstruction and sent to jail, but there's no doubt that they'd be dropped. Our next story involves a group of volunteers who seem to have taken their roles a little too seriously. Imagine trying to hand out flyers and being treated like a criminal by people who aren't even real cops.
You have to have a permit.
Permit for a sidewalk?
Let me get my camera on too.
Sure.
Okay. You're not.
This is not a good look.
You're not. You're not to be spreading.
This is not a good look.
You're not supposed to be down here.
This is public property.
You're not to be down here doing this. Do you realize that your company caused a problem in our community?
Do you have anything relevant to say to me?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I've asked you to stop.
Okay, I'm on public property.
You need to stop. You realize you're not wanted in this community and you've been asked to leave?
I don't care.
I know you don't care. That's the problem with your group. You just don't care about people or anybody. Do you understand? You've been asked to leave.
All of this for handing out some flyers. This is how much commotion.
All of this because your group has been a direct influence on shutting down Smithfield Foods. You don't realize that's the major employer in our county?
You don't think I know that?
There's a lot of people that have lost their jobs, and you come into this community and pour salt into the wounds of the people that have lost their jobs.
It's not the intent.
You need to well, I don't care what the intent is. What you're doing is causing a disturbance in the community.
I'm not trying to cause a disturbance. I'm just trying to have conversations with people.
You are.
And if people don't want to talk with me, I say thanks for your time and on with your day.
Okay. I'm going to stand right here and I'm going to tell people not to talk to you.
Then fine, do that. This is great content for us. Absolutely ridiculous. This is very anti-free speech.
It's not permission to put me on your film, on your camera.
Okay, are you a public servant?
Yes, I am.
Okay, well then you can be filmed.
No, I cannot. Not a volunteer, public servant.
Okay, you got a badge on.
I'm a volunteer. Now get your camera on. You need to stop.
Stop what, sir?
Okay, causing a problem in our community.
I'm not trying to cause any problems.
You are.
Listen, sir. When someone's asking you this, a public servant, he's a volunteer type thing. He's asking you nicely to please don't film him.
Okay.
And we're asking you.
This seems like a personal issue rather than a legal one. It's surprising how the officers are playing along with this, having no legal grounds whatsoever to make them leave.
We're asking you to stop filming him.
Okay, I won't film him.
We're giving you a lawful order to not do that.
Okay.
If you violate that lawful order, then,
Sure.
then you're causing a disorderly conduct issue.
We're not filming. We're not filming him anymore. Okay. We're filming you. It's only drawing more attention to why we're here. So I appreciate this. Thank you. Do you know about the Smithfield trial happening?
Hey, you don't have a permit to approach people about your product.
Okay. I don't need a permit to talk to people on a public sidewalk.
You're causing a problem in the community.
I'm not. I'm asking people if they want to have a conversation. If they say no, I let them go.
People come to us.
Sure.
They do not want you here.
Okay. That's fine.
Then I'm keeping the peace, and I'm asking you to leave.
All we're asking people.
I'm asking you to leave.
Okay. Here's an example of what I'm doing. Have you all heard about the Smithfield trial?
Okay.
Okay, they don't want to talk. Okay, that's it. I move on. If people don't want to talk, we move on.
Everybody,
have y'all heard about the Smithfield trial? The upcoming Smithfield trial?
These are the people that are trying to shut down Smithfield. Okay?
It's not true.
These are the people that are trying to shut down Smithfield.
It's not true.
Now, as all attempts of bullying the guys into leaving seems to not be working, our officers try a different approach.
More importantly, I'm more important for your safety.
We're not here to talk about that.
Well, let me talk.
Go ahead.
I'm more worried about what people here how they feel towards you and your protest. I'm more or less walking.
We're not protesting.
Let me finish. Don't cut me off, please. I'm more worried about your safety and about some of these citizens being upset with you than anything.
When you come in on a day that people are trying to enjoy the holiday, and you stir them up, you get calls and complaints about
having conversations, they need to look in the mirror. If people are so triggered and so upset from having a conversation, they need to look in the mirror.
You know what? You need to have a little bit more compassion.
Okay.
Okay? With people.
Okay.
So you don't understand that Smithfield has shut.
Oh, the overreach. These officers must have missed one too many law courses. Newsflash, handing out flyers isn't a crime, and public sidewalks are just that, public. It's crucial to know your rights, folks. Just because someone's wearing a vest with a logo doesn't mean they have authority to tell you what to do in a public space. In the end, our flyer distributing friends stood their ground. The volunteers and police, unable to intimidate them, had to back off and let them continue. Moral of the story, if you're on public property and not breaking any laws, don't let anyone, volunteer or not, tell you otherwise. Keep calm, know your rights, and carry on. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to never miss an update. See you in the next one.